Are you looking for the best Xbox One headsets? In this video we will look at some of the 5 best Xbox One headsets on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Astro A30 Wireless. The Astro A30 Wireless is the best Xbox headset we've tested at this price point. Although their detachable boom microphone might not sound as natural as the Arctis Maxwell Wireless, they weigh less and are a bit more stable on the head. That said, the A30's frequency response can be noticeably impacted by fit, so if you have thick hair or wear glasses, take care when putting this headset on, especially since their comfortable pads can be a bit stiff to adjust. With a good seal, the A30 Wireless's dynamic drivers produce a well-balanced frequency response, so, like the Arctis, dialogue and instruments will sound clear and natural, and effects will feel immersive. They come with both an equalizer to adjust the sound and Dolby Atmos compatibility. You can connect them to your Xbox One using the USB dongle or analog cable for low-latency audio. Although their 40-hour battery life isn't as long as the Arctis' 77 hours, it's still impressive. They also have Bluetooth connectivity, so you can connect them to your PC or other Bluetooth devices. Most of the controls you'll need are accessible on the headphones via buttons and a joystick, but the joystick is easy to accidentally knock, and it's not always obvious if the mute button is on or off by touch alone. Despite a little care being advised, these controls do address most of your needs, including game-specific functions like chat mixing with good audible feedback. Number 2. SteelSeries Arctis Nova 7 Wireless, 7, 7P, 7X. The SteelSeries Arctis Nova 7X Wireless are solid mid-range headphones that don't compromise performance for price. They come with a USB dongle that provides a low-latency connection with Xbox consoles, and since they also support Bluetooth, you can mix game audio from your console and chat or music from your phone. Their battery life isn't quite as good as the Astro A30 Wireless, and their boom mic is permanently attached, unlike the Astros. That said, the SteelSeries mic performs better overall, and they have a comfortable and well-built design. Out of the box, they have a warm sound profile that lends thump and boom to sound effects. Their relatively flat mid-range reproduces vocals and instruments accurately, but they have an inconsistent treble performance, which can render sounds like cymbals dull or piercing depending on their pitch. Fortunately, you can adjust it with a parametric EQ and presets in the companion software. The headphones have roughly 30 hours of continuous battery life for long gaming sessions. Their auto-off timer helps save power, and, in a pinch, you can always use them passively by plugging the analog cable into your Xbox controller. If you know you'll only game wirelessly, then the SteelSeries Arctis Nova 5 are worth considering because their battery life is roughly 20 hours longer than our picks. That said, their default sound profile is less balanced in the mid-range, which can make voices sound a bit muddy, and you'll lose the option of a wired connection, which makes them less versatile. Number 3. Turtle Beach Stealth 600, Gen 3. The Turtle Beach Stealth 600, Gen 3, is the best wireless Xbox One headset in the lower mid-range we've tested. They have an excited sound that brings more bass and treble than the SteelSeries Arctis Nova 7X Wireless. Their extra dose of bass helps explosions sound rumbly and impactful, but can also muddy mixes at times. Meanwhile, their extra treble keeps sound effects bright but can cause some sounds to be piercing. While they're not as well built or stable on your head as our previous pick, they do offer similar performance across the board. The Turtle Beach have a great boom microphone. Your voice will be reproduced naturally and with detail, and even in noisy conditions, the mic does a good job of isolating your voice from your environment. You can also customize their sound with dedicated software with EQs and presets designed to boost certain frequencies so you can perceive audio cues more easily. While sufficient for most, their software lacks support for virtual surround sound and more advanced microphone features found on the SteelSeries. That said, the Turtle Beach nearly triples the SteelSeries battery with a phenomenal 85.7 hours of battery life. If you're looking for more comfortable headphones, it's worth checking out the HyperX Cloud Alpha S instead. These headphones aren't explicitly designed for Xbox and have a wired design, which can be a big drawback for people who enjoy the freedom only a wireless design can provide. However, they come with 2 sets of ear cup padding to help you get the best fit, and you can game while wearing them for long periods without experiencing too much fatigue. Number 4. Logitech G432. For a budget-friendly Xbox headset, try the Logitech G432. Like most headphones at this price point, they're wired and have a cheaper feeling, more plasticky build than pricier options like the Turtle Beach Stealth 600, Gen 3. Still, even though they don't feel very durable, they offer a comfortable fit for most people and a solid gaming performance. You can plug them into a controller for a latency-free connection with Xbox One. Unlike most headsets listed here, their sound lacks some bass, so your audio will have less rumble and punch. However, instruments and vocals are clear and detailed. They have a companion app with sound customization features, but since the manufacturer designed them for PC, you can't apply any customizations when playing on Xbox. Their boom mic makes your voice bright and clear, even with some noise in the background. If you plan to use the mic often, you might prefer the SteelSeries Arctis Nova 1. Their mic makes your voice sound more natural, and they have a sturdier design. However, they have a boomier default sound profile with less detailed vocals and instruments. They're also more prone to inconsistent audio delivery. Number 5. Drop Plus Sennheiser / EPOS PC38X. The Drop Plus Sennheiser / EPOS PC38X is the best Xbox headset we've tested with an open back design. Unlike all the other headphones listed here, this design allows your game audio to escape the ear cups and interact with your environment. This creates a soundstage that feels more spacious and out of head than closed-back headphones, which can make gameplay feel more immersive. Unfortunately, it also means they don't isolate you from much background noise and leak a lot of audio, so they're best suited for people who game in a controlled environment. These headphones are comfortable for long gaming sessions and have a great mic, so you'll sound clear and present over team chat. Out of the box, they have a warm sound profile. Their open-back design means they lack some thumpy low bass, but they still deliver plenty of boom, which helps emphasize sound effects like footsteps in your games. If you love a wide soundstage but don't like dealing with cables while gaming, the Turtle Beach Atlas Air are open-back gaming headphones that support both wired TRRS and wireless USB-A dongle connections. Their default sound profile is a bit brighter than the Drop Plus Sennheiser, which keeps dialogue at the front of busy cutscenes but means S&T sounds can also get a bit piercing. That said, you can customize their sound using their Swarm 2 companion app. Still, they're not quite as comfortable as the Drop Plus Sennheiser, and our unit didn't demonstrate very good imaging performance, suggesting mediocre quality control. However, it's important to note that imaging varies between units.